Here is Princess Pidgeon. She's a cute little Indian princess, and we are going to draw her. She has big eyes, which is the hallmark of cute. So let's get going. Start with a circle because her head looks like a big circle. Now you're drawing in pencil, so you can erase. These are called underdrawings. A guideline goes in the middle of her face off to the side because she's not looking straight at me. And the line lets me know that. And then this is the bottom line where I'm going to tell myself I want to put the nose and where I want the bottom of the eyes to fall. And this will keep it so that I can make the eyes nice and big because that, as I said, is the hallmark of cute. Now, for her headband, what do you think, huh? A rectangle, and I'll put it right there. See how I drew it right through the circle? And another line there because I just thought that I had the headband a little bit too small. And then a nice kind of a backward C shape for her hair. And look at this. This part of her hair goes in front of her face. So I'm just drawing it right in front of the circle, right through the circle. It doesn't matter because all this is getting erased. Now I'll give her some eyelids and some eyebrows. Well, I'm going to draw this a little bit longer here because it was just too short. You can switch things up when you're working in pencil. Why? Because you have an eraser. So a triangle for her body here. And of course her skirt has really got like one triangle over another. And here we have a rectangle with a roundish shape for her hand. And then a rectangle for her arm, which is reaching out. And I'm just kind of drawing like a kind of a half circle here with a little oval sticking out from it, and there you have a nice hand. And I'm going to show a little bit of where the fingers go, and her hair consists of just some balls hanging down in space because that's how Tom drew them. So we're going to go down to the feet now, and we're going to give her some crazy looking triangles for the feet. And then we're going to add in the eyeballs, get some details going with the little wavy shapes on the headband, little tiny balls for her necklace, some fringe on her dress. And then we're going to add a little bit of design to her little shoes, fix it up just a hair so you can fix the shapes now if they're not quite how you think they should be. Again, you can do that because this is all pencil. So there you go. You have what we call an underdrawing that you can draw over using your marker. Now you have to be a little more careful because you can't erase a marker. So you have to be really, really careful with how you draw over your pencil shapes. And so we're going to draw her eyes first because they're nice and big and they really give her face character. She's looking to the side, so her eyeballs are going to go to the side. I like the nose, but I changed the shape just a hair. I think it was just a little bit too much high on her face. I also fixed the eyebrows a little bit. And now we're going to go and draw her face. Whoa! I did that on purpose, guys, because I just thought that that part of her face needed to be a little narrower. Again, you can do that as long as you realize that you can't erase your marker. And now we have, I think, a pretty good face looking. there, and I'm going to go over this part here. Now again, this part here is all going to be black. So if the line doesn't look quite right, thank goodness we have our black marker that we can just marker it in with. And there we have the front part of her hair. And now we're going to go over her headband with the marker. And look at this. Whoa, did I sort of mess up there? No matter, because that is going to be all black, and I'll cover up that little mistake there. So we're going to put a little design on her headband, and looks pretty good. Now we're going to go down and get her little balls. We'll try to draw them as round as we possibly can. And then we're going to go in and give the details of her dress. Her sleeve here, which I did not complete in pencil, so I did that in the marker. I'm going to go over the hands carefully with the fingers with the marker. Very good. And you can see just a hair of the dress behind the hand, so I'm just going to draw it in a little bit there and finish it up at the bottom. Put some, there we go, detail the bottom part and the fringe. Again, we're going to just draw that in as careful as we can because we don't want to mess it up. And there we have her arm. We're stretched out, and now we have kind of a nice underdrawing. We just have to follow with our marker and complete it there with a little cross so you can see her fingers and make another run at her hair. And then finally we're going to draw her shoes, and you look at your reference a little bit to see how her shoes are looking. They're a little goofy, sort of look like the blades of a skates, I think. And then you just add the details of her moccasins, and you've got a very nice little drawing all done in marker. Now I'm going to go back in and work out the darks. Like I said, I'm going to, some of the places where I messed up where you can cover it with darks. So I'm going to go in, and you don't even see I made a mistake up there. Now we're going to go into the eyes and get the eyes all darkened in. And you'll see that, but just by darkening in these areas, you're going to make your drawing pop. And she's looking to the side, so now that you got the eyes all covered in, you can really, really tell that she's looking at the side. And now we're going to go in and do the same thing with the hair. She's got nice black hair because she's an Indian princess, and the Indians all had dark hair. And very carefully marking it in. I just made that line a little bit curvier because I was taking the opportunity of using the darks and doing that. I made the little balls there a little bit too close together, but that's okay. It works, I think. Like I said, even if it doesn't, you can't erase them. So there, but they look good. And then we're going to finish up her hair, and she looks pretty much like Princess Pidgeon. Whoops. I just pressed the wrong button on my computer pen that I use to draw on the computer. You guys don't have a computer, so you got to do your stuff with a regular marker. And then you get your eraser and you go and look. You just erase all the pencil marks, and you can't even see them anymore. So when you're done erasing all the marks you made with your pencil, you are going to have a beautiful drawing all markered and looking quite professional, that you can get out some crayons or colored pencils or maybe some colored markers and marker her in to look like, you know, a nice color drawing of Princess Pidgeon. So good luck, guys. Try it out in any character.